We are continuing to follow the jury deliberation now in the Derek Chauvin trial. Of course, the jury finished up for the day. They will begin deliberations again tomorrow. They got the case about 4 o'clock. But throughout the day, a lot of people gathering outside the Hennepin County Government Center.
And that jury deliberating until 8 o'clock tonight, so they stayed pretty late. But again, a lot of groups gathering outside the Government Center. And Babs Santos has been out there today with the groups that are ready for this verdict. They're anxious to see what happens. And it does seem relatively quiet right now, though. Babs, tell us what's happening where you are.
Yeah, Kelsey, we spoke with many of the protesters here. They had a lot to say. Some of them left signs on this fence outside of the Hennepin County Government Center. This one saying, "The dead cannot cry out for justice. It is the duty of the living to do so for them." This one saying, "Black lives depend on change." All of the protesters, their emotions, very raw.
This is a common sense trial. It should be a common sense verdict.
As the jury begins to deliberate in the murder trial of former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin, just outside the courthouse, a crowd gathered with a message.
It's time for us to acknowledge how the sins of racism have been allowed to breathe.
While many protesters said they don't know what to expect in a verdict, they have made up their own minds.
Everybody saw with their naked eyes that he was aware of what he was doing, and he didn't care. He kept going even though he was on camera, because he felt that the system protects him.
If I murdered somebody, you murdered somebody, we'd go to jail for a long time. And so that's what he shouldn't be any different just because he's a cop.
Just as the jury gets the case here in the Chauvin trial, this crowd marching through downtown Minneapolis, blocking some streets in order to get their message across. They are demanding an end to police brutality here in Minnesota and around the world.
The narrative of the bad apple among the police is false. The system is the police system is made for Chauvins in the streets.
After weeks of testimony, this case now in the hands of 12 jurors as the world waits and watches. Back to you.